this the way you guys came back, or getting down and maybe not the start you wanted?
I mean, we didn't deserve to win that game, but obviously good that we fought back and got a point out of it. But on a competitive level, that's not acceptable what we did tonight.
What did you particularly have a problem with?
We got simply out-competed, out-skated in the first period, and should not happen. If that's not there every game, you're not giving yourself a chance to win a hockey game in this league.
It looked like you responded coming out of the first with the two fastest goals in Devil history.
I mean, hopefully we will show a reaction after that first period we played here, and I think we talked in here what we want to do, and you could see it the first couple of minutes, but after that we lost it again. So it's got to come shift after shift, and if it's not going, you got to play simple and hard, and that's the way you get back in the game.
Can you take us through those two goals?
I mean, first I think great forecheck by Nice and these guys, and finds me in the slot, lift it up, and second goal also created from the forecheck, and I think that's something we can take from it. If we forecheck hard, team's going to turn it over and we can score goals.
Nico, what's missing from the breakouts? The breakout game for the team?
I think support from everyone, be on the same page and not panic with the puck.
Nico, what was Keefe's message when you got off to a rough start between periods?
Just simply not good enough on competitive level.
Considering all that, you had a chance, many chances, especially in overtime.
Yeah, I mean, we could have won that game for sure. Like I said, I like the way we responded in some areas of the game. But at the end of the day, we didn't deserve it. Didn't deserve the win, and I did myself did a tough change there in overtime and ended up in the back of the net.
How do you view your compete level tonight?
It wasn't consistent over 60 minutes. I think that's what cost us the game. I think didn't put ourselves in a spot where we deserved the game. We just dug ourselves a hole, came back, and then did the same thing again, came back again, and then in overtime, just kind of overall not through 60 minutes the effort we need to win in the NHL.
Is it a little frustrating because you fight back and then you get back down again and you fight back again?
Yeah, we made it real tough on ourselves. On the one side, that's good that we were able to react and come back, but then we do the same thing over, and that's it's not going to work. So definitely got to learn out of this. I think especially in our building, we got to play better in front of our fans, and got to make this a harder place to play. We didn't do a good enough job in those 3 home games we had. So we got to clean that up.
There's obviously a lot of skill, a lot of offensive power, but you guys want to tighten up defensively, right?
Yeah, for a lot of stretches, we opened the game too much up, where it was too easy for them to get to us, skate through the neutral zone. For some stretches, when we did a good job getting down there, we also weren't able to hold pucks enough off the forecheck. Lost too many battles, and like I said, this is you're not going to win a game like that.
What can you say about your captain tonight and the way he helped you guys fight back to get a point?
Yeah, unbelievable. He just led by example, and helped us get it out of that hole that we dug ourselves, and just overall really solid play by him, and that's why he's our captain, is the way he plays and performs, and especially in situations like that, how he shows up.
What's missing from the breakouts for the team right now, getting the puck out of your zone?
Yeah, just winning the puck battles, and then executing plays consistent through 60 minutes. I said it before, we did it for some stretches, but you got to do it more to have success.
Was there a feeling, even though you're fighting it, that you were going to steal this, or you were going to find a way, because you had a real few good opportunities in overtime?
Yeah, I mean, I have it on my stick there. Just that extra inch that matters, and then they score. So definitely frustrating, but now it's on us to analyze the things we did wrong and come back. We got now 2 days and just prepare for the next game and make sure this doesn't happen again.
You mentioned how you didn't feel it was a difficult place to play. How do you guys go about correcting that and making this a difficult place for the opponent to come in?
Just the way we started too. Like I said, we made it too easy on them, and the way they were able to skate through us, especially in the neutral zone. So, like I said, we gotta analyze it and then come for the next game. We got another home game here, to make sure we're ready right off the start.
What's Coach saying between in the first intermission to the slow start?
Yeah, I mean, just the things I've been saying that we didn't do right, and it's up to us to really compete harder. It's up on everybody to come here and work your ass off and just compete as hard as you can, and that's how you're going to win games. I think. Thanks, Timo.
It was good. There was some bad, and obviously not the result you wanted.
Yeah, I think you hit it on the head there. I think we had spurts of good and not good for most of the game. So we haven't been good at home really, other than the one game, and something we're trying to figure out.
I mean, is it frustrating because you guys are finding the net? It's just you're just giving up too much.
Yeah, I mean, just not good enough, I think. Like you said, if you're giving up that many goals, it's hard to win games, and can't do that and expect to win.
What was the feeling? I mean, on the bench, you come out in the end of the first and you get those 2 goals by the captain.
Yeah, it was unreal. I think he played unreal tonight, and pretty much carried us for the whole comeback and stuff. So, and then we kind of just pissed it away.
How good does it feel to get that first goal, especially the power play and tying the game late? Does it feel good for you?
Yeah, it was good. I think just trying to get in spots and execute, and I think it's still trying to get the feel back for a lot of stuff out there with that kind of stuff, but it'll come for me, and like you said, just see it go in. It's still possible, so it's been a long time for me, so hopefully I can keep helping more.
Dougie, how do you view the defensive effort as a whole? Do you feel that maybe there's some confusion in the defensive zone, maybe some misassignments?
Yeah, I mean, if you're getting scored on, it's usually a misassignment. I think there's a lot of things, I think, just not good enough, I think. I was pretty bad, too, and try to be better next game.
Dougie, do you think that you guys were going to find a way to steal this game tonight with some of the opportunities you had there late in the game?
I hope so. I think we don't give up. We believe, but like we talked about, it's hard to win when you give up that many goals.
What's Coach saying to you after that slow start in the first period?
Nothing good.
Thanks.
Coach, your overall thoughts on the start and then just the way you had to battle back tonight?
Love that we had the wherewithal to find our way back, both in the second and the third period, but not even close to good enough in any area of the game tonight.
What was maybe the thing that most jumped out to you? The compete level? Was it
We lost every battle. We were late. We lost every battle.
What can you say about particularly that start of the second period and what Nico was doing there, trying to almost will the team?
Captain-like, isn't it? I mean, it's yeah, it was impressive. It was unfortunate that we don't get rewarded more from that, and we can't take off and not look back from there. That's a disappointing part, but the other disappointing part is Nico gets the bad line change in overtime that ends up leading to the goal against, because we're not even close to even being in that position without Nico's effort here tonight. He was one of the standouts in the game, probably one of the very few.
Coach, noticed a decreasing amount of time for Seamus Casey on the ice. What's your thoughts for that?
Well, it's just he struggled the last little bit, so it's just Ryan McGill has a feel for the D in the back, and He's trying to make it all work. To me, Case has done a really good job here. We've talked about it, how impressed I've been with him. To me, it looks like the schedule's eating him up. Not just him, probably our whole team. We just played 6 games in 10 days. And that's a kid that's not only not played in the NHL before, he's played a college hockey schedule. So this is all unheard of. So I think that's kind of, for perhaps our whole group shows up. But for a young guy like Seamus, it's been kind of piling on. And then, it happens when the coach loses some confidence in you. It's hard to kind of get going, but we had him called up to go out in overtime. We didn't hang on long enough to get him out there.
And you mixed up the lines a couple of times tonight. What were you looking for in those?
Just something. Just something. Man, is unacceptable effort on home ice. That's 2 out of 3 games on home ice. It's just been an unacceptable effort. So we'll continue to address that.
Coach, can you just talk about what you saw out of Siegenthaler tonight and what he's given you defensively for the season?
Siegs has been a rock for us on defense. He's given us so much. Obviously, Casey's done a good job. Nemec has played better for us in the last little bit to help with the injuries that we've been coping with at a time when, the schedule has been, been really, really demanding for us. But Siegenthaler and Kovacevic, I guess I'd say, those guys both have been so solid, and they've taken on so much that have allowed us to, sort of keep ourselves above water here. So yeah, I've been really impressed with Siegs all the way from day one of training camp. He just competes, battles, plays a good, hard, simple game, and he's given us really good minutes.
You pointed out about 2 of the 3 games here at home. How do you guys make this place a tougher place to play for the opposition?
Just starts with our level of competitiveness. For some reason, we haven't brought the same level of urgency that we brought in some of our road games into here. I'm new here still, so I'm trying to figure that out why that is. But that's certainly not what we want to be about.